Hello and welcome to the 1% Solution. Here you'll find tips and tools to help you acquire physician clients one small step at a time. I'm Dr. Vicki Rackner, your host. Today I'd like to share with you 7 lessons financial advisors can learn from the pharmaceutical industry. They spend more on marketing than on research and development. And they're smart business people. They invest in what works. You might say that the real business of the pharmaceutical industry is influencing doctors' behavior. So let's see what we can learn from them. The very first thing that the pharmaceutical industry does when they're thinking about a new medication is recruit key physician opinion leaders. They identify and build relationships with the gray-haired physicians who influence members of their community. I was a surgical resident. This was Dr. John Ryan, the chief of surgery. If a key opinion leader like Dr. Ryan says jump, everyone around says how high. They go and interview this person to see how they see the world. They invite these key opinion leaders onto advisory boards. They invite them into research programs about that particular medication, and once the medication is released, they will invite this physician to speak for them. Well, you want a physician brand emissary. You want an ambassador of your brand that demonstrates your affiliation with doctors. Tip number 2, give gifts. Over half of the pharmaceutical marketing budget is invested in gifts. Why? It's because gifts activate the law of reciprocity. I do something nice for you, you do something nice for me. Tip number 3 from the pharmaceutical industry, educate. Offer physicians high-value content that they want to receive. In the 1990s, the pharmaceutical industry rocketed their growth by bringing their message not just to doctors, but directly to the consumers, to the people who influence the doctor's choices. You can do that too. Who influences the buying decisions of the physicians that you would like as clients? You can build relationships with these centers of influence, or as I call them, senders of influence. This might be the husband or wife of your prospect. It might be the executive director of medical associations, the hospital den mother, the person who's the go-to resource for doctors, or maybe a vendor who sells products or services to doctors. Next, you can attend physician gatherings. Instead of interrupting individual physicians, go where they're already gathered. You could sponsor events so you could attract physicians to your events. Maybe you offer a CPR class or a continuing medical education course, or you offer content that doctors really want to receive. Next, repeat your message. People in the pharmaceutical industry know that they must have 6 to 10 contacts on average with a physician before a physician changed their behavior. Always want to be thinking, how can I add value, and then put a system in place to deliver it. Make sure that you've got some kind of way of collecting the names of doctors who are interested in hearing more of what you have to say. Constant Contact offers an inexpensive and easy way for you to include this on your own website. If you have restrictions about what you can add to your website, a great option for you is to take a look at MD Preferred Services. They can create a micro website that can really shine a light on your focus in the physician market. The pharmaceutical industry is always thinking about the next step. You can too. Let's summarize these lessons. Lesson number 1, recruit physician opinion leaders. Get a doctor on your team. Get a brand emissary or a brand ambassador. Lesson 2, give gifts. They don't have to be big and expensive, just thoughtful. Lesson number 3, educate. Offer high-value educational content that physicians want to receive. Lesson number 4, talk to the influencers, the people who influence the choices of doctors. Number 5, attend physician gatherings. Instead of trying to interrupt individual doctors, go to where they're already gathered. Lesson number 6, sponsor events. Attract physicians to you. And lesson number 7, put a system in place to repeat your message, to repeatedly get in front of your physician prospects and clients. Well, thanks for stopping by today. Hope that you found value in this content. Tune in next week for your next 1% Solution.